We'll probably be there for that.
Yeah, we're going to be, don't worry.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you guys know, maxi skirts are not going anywhere this season. They're actually hotter than ever.
Yeah.
And our own hot Orly Shandy is here to show us how you can make your very own maxi skirt. No, it wasn't on the card. I just said it.
She's just really into me.
She meant it. That's right. You're going to show us how to make your own maxi skirt out of 2 pair of jeans.
Yes. I love this because right now is a really interesting time in fashion when people are doing super creative things with denim. They're creating patchwork jackets and they're sort of manipulating 2 pairs of jeans and patchworking them together. So this is not only on trend because we're moving into fall, but it's just where fashion is at right now, which is really fun.
I wish everyone could see what you're wearing right now.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
So this is a version, and as we're talking about it, just so you guys can see, I chose to make the front in an alternate fabric other than actual denim, but as you can see, I'll turn around in the back is denim. This is from another pair of jeans. So you can do it however you want. And the version here that's on our mannequin is double denim in the front and the back. So
yeah, well, it's complimentary though, you know.
Exactly, exactly. So there's a lot of alternatives of how you can do this.
When you say denim, there's all sorts of denim. Denim.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, words are hard. So is there a kind of denim you look for when doing it?
Absolutely. So there's a couple things to consider. The first is the weight of the fabric. You kind of want something that's like smushy and soft and easy because this is going to turn into a skirt, and maxi skirts are meant to be really comfortable.
Oh, you want that stiff stuff.
No, so you want something soft. Number 2, you want a straight leg or a wide leg. You do not want a skinny jean. It won't give you as much space to work with in your skirt, so you want to avoid that.
What about flares?
Flares are fine. Flares are fine. You also want to avoid any jeans that have intense fading, like intense concentration as a knee, like a bleached out knee, because that is going to move to the side and then it's going to be weird because it's not on the knee anymore.
All right, show us how we do this.
Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is cut the seam open. Now, we have a photo here. You can see on the denim, on this side of the seam, as it goes through the inseam, you want to cut on that side of it. And you're going to keep the existing hem that's there, the existing stitch that's there. You don't want to remove that. So you're going to cut all the way up and around. We have another photo of what it will end up looking
all the way through the inseam?
There you go. They are completely open through the inseam. Everything else is intact.
Wow, you got a breeze going there.
You do not want to wear those jeans like that. No, that's for sure.
Now, the next thing that we're going to do, this is super important anytime you're going to make a skirt into, a pants into a skirt. Right here, you can see this normally would wrap around under our leg. So it kind of sits out in a weird way. So the same way on this side of the stitch, on the inside, we're going to snip up. You want really good, strong fabric scissors, and you only want to go a little bit. Now, you go like that.
Oh, it's like wrapping a present. When you get to that corner, you got to fold one and then...
And it lays nice and flat. You're going to do the exact same thing in the back. Now, if you do it and you realize it's puckering and it's not laying flat, it just means you need the tiniest little bit more. Okay. So just keep snipping until you feel like it lays really flat.
You could go too far, though. You want to go...
Well, you know what? You actually can't because you could always restitch it. So don't freak out if you've done it. You can always restitch it. So you're going to pin this down. Once it feels nice and flat, we're going to go ahead and pin it. Now, you're going to do the same thing to the back.
Okay.
The next thing is your donor jeans. This is what's going to create our panel here in the front. So get another pair of jeans. You can see we're going to cut these.
These are of like kind, right?
Yes, you want to try to find a denim that feels like it's a brother or a sister to this jean. So it doesn't need to be identical, but you want the fading to be similar. You want the weight to be similar. That way, when it all gets thrown in the wash together, it feels like one cohesive piece.
It's much like a kidney transplant. It must be a donor kidney of the same.
The jean must
just
accept the other.
Yes, a topic.
Yes.
Denim skirts.
Denim skirts.
All right. So we're going to cut right up here as close to the top as you can without getting into the back pockets. So you need all of that length. So don't cut them into jean shorts. Like if you want to try to maintain it and cut it here, this might not be long enough. So make sure you go all the way to the top because you're going to need full length of that leg.
What's better to have more than less because then you can cut around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is what we end up with. We end up with our panel. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to just cut that right open. So now, we've got a big old panel.
Wow. Okay.
This is the next part. You're going to do the identical thing in the front and the back. So I'm going to show a little bit in the front, and then we're going to move to the piece which I've already sewn in the back. Now, you're going to lay this in just like this. And it's basically a gourd, which people who sew will know what a gourd is, but it's this
For those who don't, like me?
It's just this. It's
that
this
V-shaped
big
thing.
triangle that now creates volume for us.
Superheroes have gourds.
Exactly.
I think they have swords.
Oh, that's
right. Yeah,
you know what?
like
Words
that.
again.
Right.
So we're going to start here at the bottom, and we're going to pin this together. You always want to start this at the bottom because that's the place that you want to try to look seamless as best as you can. So we're going to start here, and then this is kind of a finagling.
Okay.
A little finagle. So you go
Spell
like
it.
this. F-E-N-A-G-L-I-N-G. Finagle.
Perfect.
Ding.
Thank
Was that right? If that was right, I get a raise or something because that's amazing. Do you know that I lost the 7th grade spelling bee because I couldn't spell traffic?
Wow.
Oh,
And I won
Really?
the 7th
That's
grade
impressive.
spelling bee, and the
Of course
word
you
was
did.
acrylic.
Oh!
Wasn't even hard. I went
And
to
I
a really
didn't even
smart
finish the
school.
7th grade.
So, all right, guys. So here we've got our piece inset, right? You're going to pin all the way up and over, and you're going to go into your sewing machine, and you're going to try to match right here this thread, this stitch. You're going to try to follow it that way you don't create any additional stitch. You just follow this all the way up.
Okay.
Then I
Color?
Yeah, so this is a decision that you'll have to make. I chose to do on mine a navy blue, so it just sort of disappeared. But if you don't want to do navy, try to find that really great denim thread, which is that sort of burnt orange color.
Right, like that, yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay,
it's
so you
all
guys
sewn
can
in.
see in here. I've sewn it. You see that triangle right there? The reason that you don't need to pre-cut this to any perfect measurement is that now we just go in and cut off all this excess because we have our guide and it's perfectly fit.
Let me ask you something. What if we don't sew?
Okay, you can use, if you would like, fabric glue, but what I would recommend doing is using your fabric glue and then bringing it to your tailor and saying, can you just stitch over
Or
this
pin
whole
it
thing?
and take- yeah.
Because this is one of those things you're going to want to wash over and over and over again.
Right.
And so we would just cut right here, trim out all that excess. Now we have a perfectly shaped triangle. That's exactly right. And when you look at the back,
Which is halfway done.
that's how it looks.
Is the front.
Yeah, so but this is
Very
it's
nice.
the identical process in the front and the back, and so you can see that triangle right
That's
there.
so cool.
And all you do is cut the excess off after the fact. And you can use, I would always recommend doing your denim in the back for sure, just because I think it looks right and you kind of want that coverage.